The GL module has been broken down into 4 parts. This video will explain how to set up your GL periods, GL accounts, and company departments. You must be logged in with a user account that has the system rights to create, modify, delete GL periods, company departments, and GL accounts. Otherwise, you will only have the open menu option where it's available, which will only allow you to view the information. If you do not have these rights, you will need to ask your system administrator to assign them for you. Step 1 is to set up the GL periods. To begin, select the accounting menu from the categories at the bottom of the screen. Then click on General Ledger or click on the plus sign to expand the menu. Select Master Tables and finally GL Period. You may run the program by either double-clicking on it or by right-clicking and selecting Run Program from the menu. Select the company for which you wish to set up your GL periods. Please keep in mind that each company will have their own set of GL periods. There are 2 different ways in which you may enter your periods. The first one is by selecting New from the menu and entering the GL period information. You must enter a unique GL period code in the format of year for the 4 digits for the year and 2 digits for the month. Then enter your starting and ending dates. You may do so by typing in the 2 digits of the day, the 3 characters of the month, and the 4 digits of the year. Or you may click on the button or press F5 while on the start date to open the calendar and select your date. You may also enter the optional cut dates for the AP, AR, GL, and tax remittance transactions. These cut dates will be used to determine which period your transaction will be posted to. For example, if the last day of your period was January 31st and an AP entry was created on February 5th with an entry date of January 30th, as long as your AP cut date is after February 5th, this entry will still be posted to the January period. Once you have entered the period code, starting and ending dates, and optional cut dates, you may save your entry in the system by simply clicking on the Save button. Please remember that clicking Exit without saving will cancel your entry. The second way to enter the GL periods is to have the system generate them for you. To do this, select Generate from the menu. Select the year for which your first period will start. By default, it will be the year of the next period. Enter the first day or starting date of your period to generate. Then select the monthly method if you wish to have your periods start on the first of the month and end on the last day of every month. The other 3 choices are by weeks. This means that each period will either be 4 or 5 weeks long, start on a Sunday, and end on a Saturday. For example, for 2011, using the 4-week, 4-week, 5-week method, you would enter January 2nd, 2011 as your first day, and January 29th, 2011 as your last day. Click on the Save button to have the system generate the periods for you. Please keep in mind that the system will not generate the cut dates. You will have to do so yourself by selecting the period, right-clicking and selecting Modify, entering your dates, and then clicking Save. This may be done at any time. You may also delete a GL period by right-clicking and selecting Delete from the menu. You will be asked to confirm that you wish to delete the GL period. This is in case the delete option was selected in error. Please keep in mind that you will only be able to delete GL periods that have not been used for transactions. You may also wish to print a list of your GL periods by year for the selected company. You may do so by selecting Print from the menu. This will generate a PDF file which can be saved or printed. Simply click the Close to close the screen. This concludes the GL periods. The next step is the company departments. The company departments need to be set up before you may proceed with the setup of your GL accounts. To begin, select Company Departments from the menu. Select the company for which you wish to set up your GL departments. Please keep in mind that, like the GL periods, each company will have their own departments. When you set up your company in the system, a default code was generated as a department. You may change this code and description by selecting Modify from the menu. Once you have made your changes, be sure to click the Save button to record the changes in the system. Select New from the menu to create a new department. Enter the unique department code and the description, and click the Save button to record your entry. Repeat these steps for each department you wish to create. If at any time you would like to make changes to a department, you may do so by selecting Modify from the menu, making your changes, and clicking the Save button. You may also print a list of the departments by company by right-clicking and selecting Print from the menu. This will generate a PDF file which may be saved or printed. You are now ready to move on to step number 3, the GL accounts. Once you have set up the GL periods and the company departments, you can set up your GL accounts. Unlike the GL periods and the company departments, the GL accounts are for all of the companies. While setting up the GL accounts, you will have the option to select for which companies they will have access. To begin, select GL Master from the Accounting Master Tables menu. Select New from the menu in order to create a new GL account. Enter the unique GL account code. Select the account type from a predefined drop-down box and enter the account description. You may also enter the IGRF code and description to map your GL account code to the government's code. These are optional. You have the option to flag this account as a tax account by simply checking the box. You can also then flag it as either being for GST or PST. You must flag it as an active account in order to be able to see the account throughout the rest of the system. On the GL Company Department tab, you can select which company and department combinations will have access to this account. Simply press Enter, or you may click the checkbox next to it to assign it. Don't forget to click the Save button to record your changes. Repeat these steps for each GL account you wish to create. As you can see, this can be a very lengthy process, as you most probably have 100 or more GL accounts for your company. There is an import program available that will import your GL accounts from an Excel spreadsheet in a specific layout. This will be explained in our video on importing data. If at any time you would like to make changes to a GL account, you may do so by selecting Modify from the menu, make your changes, and then clicking the Save button to record them. You may also delete a GL account by selecting Delete from the menu. You will be asked to confirm that you wish to delete the account. This is in case the delete option was selected in error. Please keep in mind that you will only be able to delete a GL account that have not been used in transactions. This account may not be deleted as it has been used in transactions. You may also print the chart of accounts by selecting Print from the menu. This will generate a PDF form which can be saved or printed, and may take a few minutes depending on the number of GL accounts you have entered for your system. You also have the option of exporting it to Excel by right-clicking and selecting Export instead of Print. This concludes part 1 of the GL module. Please be sure to watch part 2 to learn how to set up the GL codes, create GL entries, and update them. Thank you.